What's up, people? So the only reason I started this channel was because people were like, Dave, you should start a channel. And I'm like, there's like 1 billion people with YouTube channels. Ugh. And 9.9 million of them suck. Anyway, I told y'all I've been writing comedy for like almost 20 years. So every time I see something goofy or stupid, I like to talk about it, because that's like therapy to me without having to pay a therapist. Because there's some ignorant mofo people walking around out here. So let me tell you what I saw today. Alright. A girl that I grew up with in New Jersey married Stuart Scott's roommate. Stuart Scott was the black guy that used to be on ESPN with the green eyes. He died from cancer. I played sports. I went to school with Troy Stratford and Calvin Duncan from VCU, school number 4 in Linden. My high school coach, Coach Brian Taylor, that played with Dr. J. I cycled for 18 years. I rode 100,000 miles on a bicycle. And I was a superstar in basketball. Don't get it twisted. I grew up in the 70s. So I'm starting to notice that there's like sports 24 hours a day. Radio, TV, internet, dating, gambling. I'm like, what's with all this freaking sports, man? Oh my God. And men in sports, that's like their whole damn life. They can't do nothing else except talk about sports, look at sports, think about sports. Let me tell you about this idiot from Texas. This was a long time ago. He was on Oprah Winfrey. He was a Dallas Cowboys fan. So he liked to dress up when the Dallas Cowboys were playing. I don't mean dress up with like a jersey on. This jackass bought an NFL uniform with a helmet. He would put the uniform on with a helmet and cleats inside his rec room and watch the game with his uniform on. Never played a lick of football in his life. What kind of dumb-ass ignoramus do you have to be where you're going to buy a uniform to watch your team play? Are you serious? Some of these dudes, some of you guys out here that are obsessed with sports, there is something seriously wrong with you, okay? So, let me tell you what I saw tonight. The ESPYs are tonight, the ESPN Sports Awards. So there's this girl named Olivia Babcock. She grew up in California and she plays volleyball. So I know you're probably like, so lots of people in California play volleyball. Okay, white girl, 6'4", and she's apparently really good. So I'm eating some food in this restaurant and I'm watching the ESPYs. She comes on. They're interviewing her and I'm looking at her like, this chick's suntan, it was so dark you'd think she was from Brazil. So I'm Googling like, what race, what ethnicity is Olivia Babcock? And AI is telling me she's white. And I'm looking at her on the screen, I'm like, how long she been tanning? Since she was 3 years old? This chick was so dark. She was darker than Flavor Flav. Why would a white girl tan? She was brown, people. Brown, dark brown. Looked like she'd been on the beach for the last 400 years. And I'm like, see what I'm talking about? A white girl, 6'4" so she got big ass feet. White girl shows up at the ESPYs, darker than me, darker than Flavor Flav. And I'm saying to myself, but nobody likes black people, right? Yeah, okay. You just like our music, our food, you like our style, you love our music. Well, my music, not this music y'all got now. And I'm like, look at this chick. She was brown, people, brown. like Antonio Brown, downtown Julie Brown. I'm like, and you know she gonna get skin cancer. The bottom of her feet were tanned. I was like, what the fuck? What is this chick trying to prove? She looked crazy. Crazy. Look it up if you don't believe me. Because I'm telling you straight truth. I'm from Jersey. I do not exaggerate. 6'4" white girl, dark as the interior on my car. And she shows up at the SBs blacker than black people. That's ridiculous, man. I tell you, they like everything about black people except black people. Man, some of these white people are a trip, man. I'm trying to tell you. So I want y'all to look up her picture. She got a gap in her front tooth. She's 6'4". Her name is Olivia Babcock. And she'll be dead probably by the time I finish this recording, because she's going to have skin cancer like a mug, man. I am not lying. All right, later.